Welcome to U.S. immigration. President Biden plans to simplify Greencard and U.S. visa processing, aiming to expand legal immigration so it will be far easier to immigrate to the United States. There will be shorter and simpler forms. Applicants will have to jump through fewer immigration security hoops, irrespective of whether it's visas, green cards or citizenship process, thus increasing opportunities to join their families and easily secure work visas.
But there's things that I would deal by itself, but not at the expense of saying I'm never going to do the other.
This is not the first time that a president has tried to overhaul the country's immigration system, but none has succeeded in recent years. Congress has failed too. This time may be different.
The COVID-19 pandemic has effectively shut down immigration to the U.S. from abroad. Due to previous administration's draconian immigration policies, added with COVID-19 resulted in immigrant and non-immigrant visa issuances dropped to extremely low levels. Employment green card approval time doubled. U visa approval has gone from 5 months to roughly 5 years. For immigrant visa backlog, NVC is holding on to 481,965 qualified visa applications that are pending the scheduling of an interview. The backlog for citizenship applications is up 80% since 2014 to more than 900,000 cases. Similarly for non-immigrant visa, before the pandemic, an average of over 721,000 non-immigrant visas were issued each month worldwide. But now, fewer than 126,000 non-immigrant visas are issued, which is 83% reduction in visa issuance. The entire immigration system is funded by the applicant fee. So reduction in applicants impacted the overall immigration agency's funding. A 46-page, 7-section draft blueprint titled DHS Plan to Restore Trust in Our Legal Immigration System maps out the Biden administration's plans to significantly expand the legal immigration system, lists scores of initiatives intended to reopen the country to more immigrants, along with reversing the damage done by former President Donald J. Trump. Biden administration's plan includes interview waiver and visa waiver options, alternative solution to speed up visa issuances abroad through simplified forms, reduced fee and less complex immigration system. We will also discuss about EAGLE Act, equal access to green cards for legal employment. The EAGLE Act is the only immigration bill that fixes the employment-based immigration system while protecting American workers. If you are interested in this topic, please stick around till the end of this video. For your immigration news and updates, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. Let's get into the video. As the pandemic continues to severely affect worldwide U.S. consulate operations and visa issuance, families of U.S. citizens and residents, as well as U.S. businesses that depend on foreign talent are hurting. Consular interview appointments are scarce or unavailable. President Biden has attempted comprehensive immigration bill and even attempted piecemeal approach in the past with no fruitful outcome.
After years of failed attempts, Congress is again struggling to make any headway on immigration reform. President Biden's massive immigration bill has failed to gain the support that it needs to pass as is. In the meantime, families are caught in limbo.
Biden's proposal has run into opposition in Congress.
A massive proposal for blanket amnesty.
Republicans overwhelmingly oppose Biden's immigration bill, especially amid an uptick in migrant children coming to the U.S. southern border. Democrats have already broken up the legislation in an attempt to ensure more popular pieces pass, like a path to citizenship.
The president's focus on immigration reform would fulfill a key campaign promise, but he'll face a tough fight from Republicans on Capitol Hill to approve any legislation. Biden administration officials say it will now be up to Congress to decide if they want to pass one comprehensive bill or split it into smaller pieces, a possibility the president hinted he is open to.
If you had a refugee bill by itself, I'm not suggesting that, but there's things that I would deal by itself, but not at the expense of saying I'm never going to do the other.
This is not the first time that a president has tried to overhaul the country's immigration system, but none has succeeded in recent years. Congress has failed too. This time may be different.
A 46-page draft blueprint titled DHS Plan to Restore Trust in Our Legal Immigration System maps out the Biden administration's plans to significantly expand the legal immigration system. DHS plan or blueprint may not even be an immigration bill. Is that a policy change or an executive order? White House officials declined to comment directly on the Homeland Security Department's blueprint, saying that such documents go through many drafts and it's too early to comment. Let's check what is in the plan. A central element of the Biden's blueprint is addressing backlogs in the immigration system. The blueprint is divided into 7 sections. The document offers detailed policy proposals that would help more foreigners move to the United States, including high-skilled workers, trafficking victims, the families of Americans living abroad, American Indians born in Canada, refugees, asylum seekers and farm workers. Immigrants who apply online could pay less in fees or even secure a waiver in an attempt to reduce barriers to immigration. And regulations would be overhauled to encourage full participation by immigrants in our civic life. The administration is planning to fast-track immigration applications by expanding virtual interviews and electronic filing, as well as limiting the requests for evidence from applicants. Under this proposal, people would go through fewer security checks, the immigration forms will be simpler, and the whole process will be cheaper in terms of costs for immigrants. Policies described in the document would help more people move to the U.S., including refugees, asylum seekers, trafficking victims, skilled workers, families of Americans living abroad, and Native Americans born in Canada. As per the documents, Biden administration plans to revamp various programs in the immigration system, including the H-1B visa program for highly skilled workers and the U-visa program, which offers citizenship to immigrants if they cooperate with law enforcement. Mr. Biden wants to restore opportunities for foreign employees through the existing H-1B visa program, which is intended for workers with special skills. The administration also intends to create new pathways for foreign entrepreneurs who wish to start up businesses and create jobs for U.S. workers. The proposals would aim to give people a better chance of securing work visas or joining families who live in the U.S. People could also pay less or get waivers in order to lower barriers to immigration. White House officials declined to comment directly on the Homeland Security Department's blueprint, saying that such documents go through many drafts and that decisions about specific steps to address legal immigration remain in flux. But they said the president remained committed to significantly rolling back the restrictions imposed by his predecessor. Let's get into the next part of video. Eagle Act. 95% of the employment-based green card applicants already live and work in the U.S. on temporary visas, paying taxes, contributing to our economic growth and recovery through innovation and job creation, and raising their children as Americans. U.S. faces a general shortage of employment-based green cards. On top of this, there is an arbitrary cap of 7% on immigration from any single country. This causes employment-based applicants to face the per country backlog. Due to this, they can't become entrepreneurs by starting new businesses that create new American jobs. Can't visit loved ones in home countries without risking being held back from returning to the U.S. Can't accept promotions from their employers without starting over in the employment-based green card line. Can't change employers without starting over in the employment-based green card line. Must secure international student visas for their foreign-born children once they turn 21. Or face their forced deportation despite decades of lawfully residing in the U.S. and paying taxes into local and state educational systems. The Eagle Act, Equal Access to Green Cards for Legal Employment, would correct these problems by creating a system where all equally qualified high-skilled workers, no matter their country of birth, will receive employment-based green cards in the order in which they apply and based solely on the skills they bring to America. Also, while the backlog is being cleared, the system will ensure that skilled immigrants from non-backlogged countries who are currently in line are not adversely impacted by the bill. Eagle Act is the new version of Senate Bill S-386, which aims to remove the country cap discrimination imposed based on place of birth. It allows filing of I-485 for adjustment of status if I-140 is approved for 2 years. It also protects children of visa holders from aging out. At the same time, it protects U.S. workers. Zoe Lofgren might soon introduce the Eagle Act as the newest version of old S-386 Senate bill. The Eagle Act has almost all the provisions that were part of the Dublin-Lee Compromise that passed the Senate in December 2020. All these immigration bills might take ages to get it passed and to get the desired results of clearing backlog and reuniting families. In order to truly reopen the United States to immigrants, the Biden administration must act fast on these immigration bills or pass it as an executive orders to expand the interview waiver and visa waiver options or provide another alternative solution to speed up visa issuances abroad. Only then will the US effectively clear the visa backlog, allowing families to be reunited, businesses to grow, and our shared prosperity to increase, helping the US and the world recover and build back strong from this pandemic-related damages. Hope the information presented in the video is useful. US Immigration Channel will be releasing a video when additional information is available on any of these program or regulations. If you have not subscribed, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. See you soon in our next video.